Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to discuss if Lord of the Rings collector boxes are already tanking. And if you have been following the Magic the Gathering news a bit, you already know the one-of-one ring in the Lord of the Rings collector boxes has been found. And as many people have feared before that happened, that once the ring would have been found, the boxes would lose value. And yesterday there was already some talk about, the boxes are already losing value. They are already being offered for less than like the 500-ish price point they were offered at. And it is very true, actually. You see a lot of boxes that have been discounted just because the One Ring has been found. Is it really the case that the One Ring was driving up those prices? I mean, we all know it's definitely the major factor, but I would have imagined that the prices would not drop that quick. We're looking at Card Market here, which is like a European TCG player, I think. And the boxes dipped in price yesterday, and there are actually English boxes. I filtered on English only because the other European languages, or not necessarily European languages, but the other languages in general, were about $350 for a collector box, and the English ones were available for roughly the same price last time I checked today. Looking at TCG player and the price development, this I think is the most recognizable price drop out there. The boxes went from 480 to 415, so that's a price drop of $75 in one day. I think that's quite significant, and that already is a statement in itself. I expect, and I'm not an authority on sealed boxes, but I keep an eye on the market here and there. I expect the boxes to drop below 400 pretty much everywhere in the next couple of days, 1 to 2 weeks maybe. The One Ring was of course very important. There is still, I don't think they will tank down to 200. There's still like the other serialized cards in there, the Elven Rings, the Dwarven Rings, and the Human Rings. I think that's definitely something people still enjoy. I also saw though that a lot of collector box openings showed that the boxes did not really contain value unless you didn't hit unless you hit a serialized card. It was like serialized card or bust. I'm looking at Bazaar of Magic, which is the Dutch site I often buy from. The bundles, the gift bundle is still $200 here. Collector box is around $500, which is for the European market relatively normal, because normally Bazaar of Magic is very, very expensive. Funny thing is, people are commenting here like, please, the ring has been found. Can the prices go back to normal now? I thought that was very funny to see. If you want to know more details, I can translate the Dutch, but it's funny. But it's very surprising to me that we're still around $500 here. Card Market, of course, offers the cheaper ones, and normally Card Market is very secure when it comes to ratings of people actually delivering their goods. So I think Card Market in that sense is a little bit more secure than eBay. But Games Island, which normally is the cheapest one, and it was very surprising to me, I talked about that before, that they had the box for $600, and they still have. Retailers react slowly, probably on Monday. Look at these prices here, like collector boxes for $100. I mean, they are in foreign languages. I think this is French, right? Russian booster boxes for $50-$60. Interesting stuff. They also have English collector boxes of some sets for $120-$130. Don't participate in the FOMO. I made a video about that, and I will link to the video at the end of this video. FOMO is not helping you. I mean, 9 out of 10 releases normally drop in price, and if you miss out on that one release, okay, so be it. I would not participate in the FOMO. Foreign, the gift bundle was available for pre-order for $60. I think that's crazy. You saw that on Amazon as well. I have a lot of US viewers that told me they got the $60 offer from Amazon for the gift bundles, which is good for them. Foreign booster boxes, collector booster boxes. The English one is still 600, like I said, which is crazy to me. That price can't hold because it's even more expensive than other European retailers, online retailers. And Games Island normally always is the cheapest one. But if you look at TCG Player and if you look at the price drop, I think it's pretty clear to say that a big motivation for everybody was the One Ring and that lottery ticket feeling you had that you could get it. Not a lot is known yet. I still think it's good to talk about this kind of stuff because it's what is important for the Magic the Gathering community. And I also often like to talk about that kind of stuff. I think that's what's on all of our minds. I mean, it's the fucking One Ring and we want to know what happened to it. And it's one of the most expensive Magic the Gathering cards ever now. So why not talk about it? I think it is the talk of the day in the Magic the Gathering community. Let me know how low, I'm curious, let me know in the comments please, how low the price would have to drop for you to consider buying Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings collector boxes. Do you still consider buying them after the One Ring has been found? Are there other cards you're chasing after? The set is pretty weak. The rest of the set, I think, is not on a power level as other sets that are more attractive. Are you now stopping buying Lord of the Rings and waiting for Commander Masters because there are a lot more valuable cards in there? It's all relative, folks. And once we know more about how the One Ring was found, I think it is now being said that one guy in Canada found it and he informed his LGS and they were like maybe even going to PSA directly and having it graded in person there. And of course it's funny that some say the PSA 9 only, but I think it's more for the authentication purpose of the One Ring that they graded it, that it's real and that it's authenticated by PSA, then it's that it's for actual grading purposes. Of course, it's still pretty mint with a 9, but people handled it on camera and so on. I think at Wizards of the Coast to show it. Yeah, then you can't get a 10 anymore, right? Funny thing. Now let me know how low would the price have to tank to make you buy more collector boxes. Are you disappointed? Have you bought collector boxes for $500-600? Are you disappointed now? Did you really think you have a chance to pull the One Ring? Interesting discussion. I think that whole thing, you may like it, you may not like it. I think it's definitely an interesting discussion. Folks, have a great, what is it today? Saturday, right? It's barbecue day over here in the Netherlands. Although the weather is not that good, I still gonna barbecue. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay healthy, stay frosty, very important. And I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.